Good morning, participants of the Congo Peace Center inaugural meeting in Kinshasa. It's a great pleasure to welcome you today, as well as to have the opportunity to share with you the vision for the Peace Center. It basically grows out of the work that I have been doing since 1998, trying to support the Congolese people and its government to build a sustainable peace as well as inclusive development. I think we've gone far, but there's much more work to be done. And so the Congo Peace Institute is intended to be an anchor institution within Congolese society to foster those major goals of sustainable peace, national integration, and economic development. We achieve this through 4 central objectives. First is to support and facilitate local community dialogue. And really the seminar today is very much part of that objective in terms of trying to have a forum for training the trainers who will go out and actually carry out the local and provincial dialogue, community dialogue. Now this effort is intended to build on the practices and your expertise of conflict mediation, conflict resolution. So best practices and lessons learned that you have already formulated and bringing that together into a common approach to support local dialogue. Second objective is to support inclusive development, economic growth and development. And here we really do want to focus on skills training in, for example, areas like agriculture, in civil military relations, in entrepreneurship. And indeed, we're building on the work that's already been done in Congo by Texas A&M in the agricultural space. And so economic development, inclusive development is a second major objective of the Congo Peace Center. Thirdly, we are very much interested in building on the academic scholarship of Congolese citizens, civic leaders, past and present government officials, and Congolese scholars. And here we have the intention of having a Congo desk, which really is a library and an information center that builds on the expertise, local expertise, to shape the policy dialogue and to inform strategic thinking of the government and, again, of civil society, bringing that civic element into policy formulation that will support sustainable peace and inclusive growth and development and national cohesion. And fourth, because the Great Lakes region is so intertwined, we want to be a positive influence on regional peace efforts, working with the leadership of the Great Lakes region, but also building that network of scholars across the major countries of the Great Lakes region so that we can again build that sustainable peace and foster good neighborly relationships. Now operationally, there's 2 headquarters of the Center for Peace, the Congo Peace Center. One is in the university, the Catholic University of Graben in Butembo, so CPC is based there. And there's also our base in Kinshasa, which is integrated with the STARIC program. We're very thankful to have these 2 operational centers, one in the capital and one in Butembo in the east. We do a lot of our work is intended to be Eastern focused, but nationally integrative. And then finally, let me say a word of thanks, especially to Reverend Malu Malu and Miss Manya Ritchie, who have been my co-founders of the Congo Peace Center. They very much worked on the vision, and especially Manya has done major work in organizing today's seminar. So I really want to thank her and thank the Reverend for their leadership to make the Congo Peace Center a reality and to give it the Congolese ownership that is necessary. I also want to thank the heads of the STARIC program as well as the Addis Ababa framework for seeing us as part of the implementation for those major peace agreements. We definitely see ourselves as playing a role in a very facilitative and inclusive way with those two major initiatives. And finally, let me also thank the international partners. I've already mentioned Texas A&M. Mr. Edward Price in particular has been a major supporter of this initiative, as well as USAID, the U.S. Agency for International Development, through its Higher Education Solutions Network, which has been a major backer, and the Howard Buffett Foundation and Mr. Howard Buffett, who's given generous financial support as well as moral support to see this initiative carried forward. So again, welcome to the Congo Peace Center. I wish I could be there with you today, but you can believe that I will be there with you as we build this center into a focal point for sustainable peace, economic development, and national cohesion in Congo. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful, wonderful seminar.